Derrick, you know, when I first saw him, I actually thought he was Chubb from a distance, his older brother Sharon, because, you know, all the Flemming boys, they 6'5". And I heard back in the day he'd dunk on you too, because he was ranked in the nation in the top 5 in rebounding and scoring. But, you know, that's just natural talent. But it's a beautiful family. Flemming boys are all raised well. And one thing I noticed about Derrick, he carried himself real well. You know, I didn't know he had a twin, and they just as cool. But you know, he dressed real nice. He's always very astute. You know, and I used to see him. He always got his Bluetooth on, like he always doing something. He always talking. He got a lot of stuff going on, but it's always good. So, you know, the family they treat us like family. They call me a brother from another mother. Me and Tamika, we right next door to the family. But you know, even when he got, you know, look. You can buy some nice clothes. You see, you dress real nice. He'll show you how to dress too. So, you know, we appreciate you. We love you like a brother. God bless you, and happy more happy birthday.
I just want to say I appreciate all the times that we had. That whenever I needed something, I know I could call him. I called him today, matter of fact. So I know that whenever he's there, whenever it's the summer, I can call him. And I know that you guys he's gonna share this. He's gonna share this.
Okay.
Share this moment.
I second that, I guess. Okay. Let's see. We have some good times, some bad times, but that happens too. But like when I think back on just my life and I guess all the years and like all the talks and everything, he's always been real supportive and real like encouraging, because there's a lot of times that I just want to quit and be done with everything, but he's always there to like pick me up, brush me off. So I just want to wish you happy birthday, Dad, and I love you.
Anybody else?
I got stage right.
Well, I got a couple of things to say. I remember Derrick, the only thing he had to wear was green khakis. And of course he's 6'5", so they were always high waters. And I'm telling you, these green khakis, he used to wear these in school every day. And I got pictures on my phone right now to show you. Green khakis every day. But I knew that I've been knowing, just like Ed said, we've been knowing for a very, very long time. I mean, I knew him from high school, all the way going through college, through marriage, through the other thing after marriage, through, I mean, even before he was the ladies' man. I knew the brother before when he had no women. Matter of fact, you could call him No Women Flemming. Alright? But that is definitely not the case today. And I mean, you know, he slowly but surely got rid of that title. And he's a good, just like everybody else has said, he's a good brother, he's a good father, he's definitely a good spiritual leader. Because we talk about the word constantly, and just good reinforcement. If you have anything that you need to know about the Bible, if you have issues, yeah, you got an opinion. Yes, sir, he has an opinion, and he'll definitely let you know if you're going right or if you're going wrong, and you got to come back and tell him when he's going right and he's going wrong. But he is, he's a good brother, he's a good father. I mean, I don't have any brothers, so he and Ed are just like my brothers. But just a good person all the way around. And the cause that he's having today too, this toy drive, this is an awesome thing. Let's give it up for him for this toy drive. It's an awesome thing. Because you got a lot of people that are not as fortunate as we are. So in order to provide them these gifts, is just an awesome thing. And it's also an awesome thing for him to invite his elders, his aunts. Come on, let's give it up for him. Because he said, I feel like they my aunts. He's talking about them so much, and just the things that he said about them. So, we salute you, my brother. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, and all that other stuff. But we salute you today, man. So everybody, let's give it up for Derrick. Come on, we can do better than that. We can do better than that. Come on. Yeah.
No, hopefully it's not a speech. I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight, especially on this day when the snow looked like it wasn't going to let up. But you made your way through. The grace of God and giving you traveling grace to get here. So I just want to say thank you, and I'm humbled by all who came out and touched by the words of encouragement and expression. But many people have asked since I sent the invitation out, and I just want to say thank you on the invitation. And first thing, I got to thank God. I wanted to do this last year when I actually turned 50, but them two in college, the tuitions hit me at that time, and I'm like, no. But this year's been a better year, thank God. But as I was thinking about it, I'm like, you know what, let's make this a toy drive. And the reason I make this a toy drive is since their mother and I separated and divorced, I was going through some stuff. But I had to find a way to get through. So every year I go to the post office and get letters of kids who write to Santa. And so I knew I had to do something, because if I wasn't with my kids every Christmas, I had to do something for somebody's kids. So that's what I did. And so it was about probably 3 years ago, I think it was, Derrick. I guess I get the letters and I go buy the gifts, and I bought this big, it's like 8 games in one with the basketball hoop and hockey and all that. And I take it to the post office, and the post office like, we can't deliver that, that's too big. And when you get the letters, they have the addresses blacked out, and no information on the families. So the lady says, you know what, I'm gonna do you a favor, I'm gonna go and get the information of the family. Because I'm like, what I'm gonna do with this? So she comes back, and the address says, Kankakee. I'm like, good Lord, this has to be a kid. So Christmas Eve, I called Derrick, I was like, man, let's make a run. This is actually about 3 years ago. Now I have no information other than the address, no phone number, no nothing. I'm just going on faith. So we drive down, it's Christmas Eve, it's icy. I actually slid through a stop sign getting there. So I get there, and it's a single dad with 3 kids. And Christmas Eve, they're not expecting anything. And we get there with this big box and a couple other things. I bought some groceries for them. And knock on the door, they wasn't expecting us. And give them the gifts. And they, I talked to the man, to the father for a while, and prayed with him. Gave him, I think I had like $40 in my pocket. Gave him the $40, and we left. That was the best Christmas I ever had. With my kids, it's just that there are people less fortunate than me.
Yeah.
And I mean, I wasn't with my kids every Christmas, but I did something for somebody. And so that's where the toys going. I'm taking them to the post office and blessing kids with them, you know. Just other things. And so as I was doing this, and you know, because I've been telling people this has not been about me at all. So as I've been doing this and prayed about it, and there have been other impressions put on me. And I remember it's my brothers, my oldest brothers here, but a few of my other brothers that not. But our fondest memory growing up for Christmas was our dad working a steel mill in Indiana. And for Christmas, they had a Christmas party for the employees' kids. From 5 to 14 or something like that. And man, I think that's when we learned how to pray, Murray. Because we prayed, if it would have been today, this Saturday, we wouldn't have went because it snowed. So the night before that Christmas party, we did some prayers like, please don't. Lord knows, that was, man, we used to get these big stockings full of candy, and they used to seem to have a puppet show every year, like Punch and Judy, that thing. Say like a Punch and Judy. Every year. Nobody was thinking about that, man. Because at the end of that, we walk in that gymnasium, man, it looked like toys were stacked. Oh my God. You should see our eyes right now. Toys were, I mean, it looked like they were going up to the ceiling with so many toys. And as I was praying about this, the Lord reminded me. I said, one day I want to do that. I said that over 30 years ago. Yeah. I said one day I want to do that. So I'm praying that this is the inaugural of that. And that this would happen every year. I'm believing for it. I know he's able. I know he's able. Yeah. So with all that being said and that's being good and all, that is not the reason I did this. Even though that is good. The reason I did this, my dad is not here, and he told me last Saturday he wasn't going to be able to make it because the doctor told him to come out in the cold, and that messed me up. I'm like, oh man, buddy, I need to get you here. I actually bought him a wheelchair today. Because not to get him here tonight, but you are not going to struggle to get anywhere from now on. But I wanted to do this to honor my seniors in my life. I had my aunts, when my sister told me, my dad said he wasn't going to be here. My sister told me my aunts weren't going to come. I'm like, what do you mean my aunts ain't coming? This is not going to work. So I called them up last Saturday. I'm like, I'm getting a limo for you guys. Y'all going to be here. So I got them a limo to get them here. For me, and I could have brought my brothers and my cousins in on this, but I wanted to keep it a secret. Because last year, on Super Bowl Sunday, we lost one of our aunts. And I turned 50 last year. I wanted to do this last year, but I vowed I am not going to lose another one of my aunts before I tell them how much they mean to me. Publicly, I want everybody to know. Because I didn't get here by myself, and I know my cousin can say the thing. Any success that we have, it wasn't on our own. They paved the way for us, and I have to honor that. We have to honor that, because we're losing our seniors daily. And they need to know, I mean, our loss is heaven's gain. But before we lose them, let's give them the honor that's due them. Yeah. With that said, I just want to honor my And I do have another special person here, other than my aunts that's here. I see, Aunt Maureen, Aunt Augustine, Aunt B, got Aunt Chloe right there. I love you all. But Miss Love, our mom passed away 15 years ago, after being married to my dad close to 50 years. And I know my brothers and sisters can say the same that I'm about to say. We thank God for them. For being there for our dad. And he's here today.
Come on.
I'm sure, because of your friendship. And we just love you for it.
Yeah.
And I honor you tonight.
Ah.
So, Miss Love, thank you for coming into our lives at the time you did and being there for our dad. We love you. So with that said, I have gifts for all of you. And flowers. If anybody know me, they know I send flowers. Okay, so can you hand those to Jess? Yeah, please. Jess. How should I do this? Yeah, take it. You know, and yeah, they're not. You know, I guess there's a couple other ladies in my life I need to honor. My sister Melanie. I only have one sister, so I have to honor her. So, Melanie, I love you. You know, being the sister that you are. I mean, I guess growing up with six older brothers, I mean, she didn't back down to any of us. I don't care what they age. If it was 9 years, 14, 20 years. She didn't, she talked back. And I guess she had dad's backing, so what do we do? What do we do? So I love you for that, Melody. I love you dearly. So God bless you also. And the last person I want to give thanks to, I thank God for her being in my life every day. And it's about to shock you. I wanted her to be here so bad, and she's not here. She couldn't make it. Is the mother of my kids. Not just for being the mother of my kids. It's just going through what we've gone through, and she made my Christianity real. I mean, I had to believe in something greater, and I thank her for it, because if I would have stayed married, had a family, I wouldn't have been thinking about no kids, other kids, not at all. I want to think about other people. I'm going to tell this story. I don't want to be, I ain't trying to glorify me or anything. But when I work downtown, every Friday, when I go to lunch, and I would go to a nice lunch on Fridays, But the first homeless person that asked me, can I get something? I would take them to lunch. Not go to, fast food or anything. I'm talking about go sit down. I would take them to lunch. And I wouldn't have been thinking about that. Because I know that could have been me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I surely hope you and Jessica express this to your mother. That I thank God for it. Because this wouldn't be possible. I love her dearly for the person she is, but it made me search. One thing I found out about God is he don't mind you questioning him, but he definitely don't want you doubting him.
Yeah.
And it's something that David wrote. He said in Psalm 27:13, he said, I would have fainted lest I believed to see the goodness of God in the land of the living. I almost gave up a long time ago. But I read that and I had to believe that I would see the goodness. And let me tell you something. That's my goodness. That's his goodness. That's his goodness. With that said, that's the reason all you're here. It's not about me. I wanted to honor my aunts, my dad, my sister, and do it publicly. God bless you. Let's party. I ain't trying to make this no serious. I'm talking about, he said, let's celebrate. Let's celebrate.
talking about getting blessed. Everybody get up.